And we're starting the 1 p.m. bulletin with some breaking news coming in from West Bengal, where BJP's West Bengal in charge has stirred a controversy yet again. Addressing a rally in North 24 Parganas, the motor mouth leader warned those unwilling to chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai. He said, and I quote, "Everyone from Gujarat to Guwahati, Kashmir to Kanyakumari must say Bharat Mata Ki Jai and Jai Shri Ram. Whoever opposes will become history." First, listen in to this shocking remark.
सारा भारतवर्ष गुजरात से गुवाहाटी काश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी भारत माता की जय और जय श्री राम होबे जे बाधा देवे ताके इतिहासे चले যেতে হবে তাই সারা ভারতবর্ষ গুজরাট থেকে গুয়াহাটি কাশ্মীর থেকে কন্যাকুমারি ভারত মাতা কি জয় আর জয় শ্রী রাম হবে যে বাধা দেবে তাকে ইতিহাসে চলে যেতে হবে।
All right, so there you heard a shocking comment being made by West Bengal's BJP in charge, who's warning people that those who do not say Bharat Mata Ki Jai or Jai Shri Ram will become history. Now, it's still unclear what he means by will become history, because it's a clear threat, it's a clear arm twisting, and he's warning everyone who doesn't chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai or Jai Shri Ram that they will become history. This is not the first time when we've heard our politicians warning people, and when they are warning people and trying to impose their sense of nationalism or patriotism on other people and trying to arm twist them and warning them. You know, recently we also had a BJP leader from Uttar Pradesh who said that those who will not chant Bharat Mata Ki Jai or Vande Mataram, he will ensure that those people are beaten up and they mend their ways. And similar scenes playing out in West Bengal, where the BJP chief in charge of West Bengal, Dilip Ghosh. All right, I'm joined by Manas Bhuya, who's a Congress leader, for more on this. Mr. Manas, how do you react to this controversy? Because this is not the first time when we've heard politicians making these bizarre remarks, trying to threaten people and impose their sense of nationalism and whatever their definition of religion is on other people, and saying that they will be reduced to history.
Look, I am now supporting the Honorable Chief Minister, Madam Mamata Banerjee. I can only say India is a multilinguistic, multicultural and multiple political system in parliamentary democracy in our country since independence. So, Mr. Dilip Ghosh, the leader of BJP, what he has said, it is the language and attitude of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Bharat Mata or Hamara Desh, Bharat Varsha, India, is definitely treated as a mother of our mother. But anyone cannot give any pressure to speak anything for their slogan. It is a multiple system, multiple political representation. It is a parliamentary democracy of multiple political parties with their own ideological concept. And Indian Constitution is giving individual right, fundamental right to criticize, to express its mind. So how a political leader can give a pressing effect with his statement that anyone who will oppose this slogan of their party, Bharatiya Janata Party, will be history. It's very unfortunate, very unfortunate. The people of India will not tolerate this.
But it's also in clear contradiction to what Prime Minister Modi has been saying. He's been saying Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. He has been, emphasizing on the fact that India is a secular country and everybody is free to, observe their culture, their religion. And this person, Dilip Ghosh, is saying that if you don't say Jai Shri Ram, then you will be history. Then how is it Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas?
No, this is something very threatening political announcement by the individual leader Dilip Babu, and this is a serious autocratic attitude of a political party. It should not sustain in a democratic system. India is a country which can endure, which can love, which can give respect, which can give and receive respect both simultaneously. India cannot spread hatred. India cannot spread a dangerous, violent situation. India is a country to respect. India is a country to love. India is a country to endure.
Okay. All right, thank you so much, Mr. Manas, for speaking to India Today. I'm also joined by CPIM's Dr. Fuad Halim. Mr. Halim, can I please get your first reaction on the shocking comment being made by BJP's West Bengal in charge? He's saying that if you don't say Jai Shri Ram, then you will become history.
Well, it's very clear that the Jai Shri Ram slogan of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the RSS is under threat, with the courts allowing a review of the criminal cases that centered around the 6th of December 1992. One has to understand that the Jai Shri Ram slogan of the RSS variety included the destruction of the Ram Chabutra, the Sita Ki Rasoi, and the Bhandar, which was part of Lord Ram's what we call family structure over there in the land that was occupied by the Nirmohi Akhada. Now, not only the Babri Masjid, but these structures were also demolished by the RSS slogan of Jai Shri Ram in 1992. Now, those will come under review because there was an injunction to keep the status quo over there, which included the Ram Chabutra and these structures. So the Jai Shri Ram slogan of the RSS and BJP variety needs to be rescued by Dilip Ghosh and his like, because these are things that will come under the national scrutiny at this point of time. So it's very, very, very clear that Dilip Ghosh would like to use this slogan to whip up those primeval sentiments and try to pin some logical support here. But he is going to be wholly rejected, primarily because the people of West Bengal have a very strong secular fabric, and they will reject the BJP on these questions. So they have no other solution here in West Bengal. They would like to reject the legacy of Rabindranath Tagore. They would like to reject the legacy of Qazi Nazrul Islam. They would like to reject the entire nationalist movement, the freedom movement that was born out of West Bengal and contributed in the larger fabric of the nationalist struggle in India. Obviously, RSS and the BJP had no role whatsoever. So this entire fabric, if it has to be replaced, the only recourse that Dilip Ghosh has is the poverty-stricken Jai Shri Ram slogan of the RSS variety, which the common Hindus in India and in West Bengal in particular have no affinity for. The question that Dilip Ghosh needs to answer as to why were the religious structures of the related to Hindu sentiment destroyed under the slogan of Jai Shri Ram in 1992, and that is going to come up. Those are questions that Dilip Ghosh would rather do better answering than just trying to get away with the slogan of Jai Shri Ram.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Fuad Halim, for speaking to India Today. I'm also joined by Samajwadi Party's Abu Azmi. Mr. Azmi, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका इंडिया टुडे से बात करने के लिए। आपका क्या कहना है? बीजेपी के जो वेस्ट बंगाल इंचार्ज है वो कहते हैं कि अगर आप जय श्री राम नहीं बोलेंगे तो आपको हम इतिहास में पहुंचा देंगे। क्या कहना चाहते हैं आप?
देखिए, ये सब बदतमीजियां हैं, गलत बातें हैं। भारतवर्ष अपने मुल्क से प्यार करना, अपने मुल्क के लिए जान देना का मतलब ये नहीं कि जय श्री राम बोला जाए। भारत माता की जय तो ठीक है, भारत माता की जय है, क्योंकि जय हिंद का नारा भी मुसलमान ने ही दिया था। लेकिन हम तो नहीं कह रहे हैं इनसे कब अल्लाह को बोलिए। ये देश तमाम धर्म जात वालों का देश है, ये धार्मिक देश है। इसमें हर धर्म के लोग अपने अपने हिसाब से काम करते हैं। जय श्री राम, हम राम की पूजा तो नहीं करते ना, हम जय श्री राम क्यों बोलेंगे? मुसलमान जय श्री राम नहीं बोलेगा। राम का इज्जत करता है, राम की रिस्पेक्ट करता है, मंदिरों की रिस्पेक्ट करता है। परंतु इस तरह की बातें करके जो पोलराइजेशन का काम हो रहा है ना, ये मुझे बंद होना चाहिए। बहुत खतरनाक चीजें हैं ये। उन चीजों को लाने, हर आदमी को अपने अपने धर्म पे चलने का पूरा मैं कंडेम करता हूँ ऐसी बात करने की।
जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आजमी जी इंडिया टुडे से बात करने के लिए। सो देयर यू हर्ड ऑल political parties condemning and criticizing Dilip Ghosh's shocking comment. He said that if you don't chant Bharat Mata ki Jai or say Jai Shri Ram, then you will be relegated to history.